Hi everyone, I respond to the name Frederick, and in today's video, I will be critically analyzing the Cybersecurity Amendment Bill 2025. The Cybersecurity Amendment Bill 2025 represents Ghanaians, government's comprehensive attempt to strengthen or to update the 2020 Cybersecurity Act in the Constitution in response to the escalated, sophisticated cyber threat and transnational cyber crimes in the country. So basically, the cybersecurity's intentions are to strengthen the Ghanaian digital security in the country. But here is it: we are asking that the bill's intentions might affect or impact our democracy, media freedom, and our privacy, either negatively or positively. That is why I'm here to critically walk you through and to help analyze the Cybersecurity Bill 2025. Let's dive into the actual content. Hi guys, so the very first key principle the bill has to, be amended is this data and child rights. Section 67A of the bill introduces explicit provisions aimed at protecting vulnerable groups, notably children, from online harm such as cyberbullying, cyberstalking, and online sexual abuse. It is a very, very common thing in the Ghanaian, internet. Recently, the legislative intent to, foster a safer digital environment. Yet this protective mandate must be critically assessed against the guaranteed institutional rights to freedom of expression and access to information per its vague words used like false or misleading information. So individuals that engage themselves in delivering false or misleading information will be held responsible and then would face penalties outlisted by the Ghana Cybersecurity Authorities of Ghana. So just as the bill is protecting, it in a way criminalizes or impeding on the right of Ghanaian citizens. Also, the extended powers of state institutions. The bill fundamentally alters the function of the cybersecurity authorities by granting it substantial enforcement and police powers, raising immediate concerns about the rule of law and accountability. Clauses that grant the Directors General and authorized cybersecurity officers the full powers of a police officer, including the authority to arrest, investigate, prosecute cyber crime suspects, represent a significant institutional shift. They are actually going to be operating and some offenses in the Ghanaian domain might be very sensitive, which we think that some of the crime that are supposed to be handled by the police officers or the police institution, the cybersecurity authorities will be providing their mandate to operators like them. And then the list is threat to freedom of speech, which is a very, renowned, talked about principle in Ghana. And we are saying that the bill has good intentions, but in a way, as we have analyzed, and we get to realize that in a way the bill will, serve as a threat to the freedom of speech right we all have in the country. So this concern is amplified by Ghana's recent history, where successive governments, even after the repeal of criminal labor laws, have been resorted to other legal mechanisms to curb critical reporting. For instance, the aggressive use of laws related to offensive conduct or the publication of false news against journalists, activists, and social media commentators serves as a direct parallel. These historical cases demonstrate how vague laws can be weaponized against public critics or individuals reporting on unverified information, yet politically sensitive. The law's penalty under Section 67A includes substantial fines, a jail term of up to 5 years. This legislative threat fosters a debilitating climate of self-censorship among journalists and digital actors, eroding the media's capacity to hold power to account and reduce the scope for genuine democratic discourse. The fourth principle is financial and operational burden. Beyond the direct issue of right and enforcement, the Cybersecurity Amendment Bill imposes a new layer of financial and operational obligations on media houses, digital service providers, and accredited, cybersecurity establishment, significantly affecting the political economy of media in Ghana. The bill mandates several requirements that translate directly into substantial overhead cost. Requirements for accreditations, licensing fees, and the cost of mandatory, security audits. These costs compel organizations to hire or retain accredited cybersecurity professionals and ensure continuous compliance with, the state-defined standards. The bill's vague language, section 67A, the concentration of non-traditional police powers within a regulatory body, the cybersecurity authorities, and the substantial financial and surveillance burdens collectively threatens to erode the watchdog role of the media through self-censorship, undermine civil liabilities through unchecked state power, and jurisdictional conflict, also reduce media plurality through high compliance costs. This legislation requires substantial refinement to align with democratic principles and international human rights standards concerning free speech, privacy, and as well as due process. Thank you very much for watching.